Right, so I just went to the creeper farm, got my thing done, got some more gunpowder, which is amazing because we need a lot more rockets, of course. So let me just fix it and put them in the chest with the hostile mobs. Okay, that one is totally full. That's kind of useless. Well, we still got some cobblestone or deep slate cobblestone. I do not have any room left. Alright, editing Joshi here. Of course, I kind of forgot about the fact that I got my stream overlay on back then. So, for the next time, I did fix it. I get two files, one with overlay, one without it. So, for next time, it's not gonna be a problem anymore. Sorry about that one. Let's get into the video. Alright, so we know what has to be done today, and that is we gotta upgrade our storage room over here. And I did find out a way to do it, and I do like it myself, which means we're gonna just upgrade this one. And we're gonna expand it to the outside, of course. And we're gonna do that this way, which will mean then, of course, the market area has to be gone, because, well, otherwise it's gonna be inside of it for a bit. And we're not gonna do that, of course, because, well, that's gonna be even worse. But already this is worse, of course. I mean, like I said in the last episode, I do not like what I've got over here. It doesn't fit the vibe at all, and we're gonna get rid of it today. So before we start on removing our market area, I also got something else done, of course. And I have done that off camera, but I did do it with a lot of the, what is it called, TNT. I even got a lot left, which I'm gonna use for even more. And where did I leave it? Over here. Alright, so of course we got our netherite and we got some of the templates as well. Now, of course, I did that all off camera, like I just said, but maybe we'll do some of that again on stream later on. I'm not entirely sure, of course, we will figure it out. But I do like it. We got a lot. I made a lot more templates as well, by the way, because, well, where are they again? Over here on the top right corner, we got 5 more left of them. And yeah, I mean, we got that done. I made a lot of them thanks to the mining for 24 hours. I had a lot of diamonds, which made sure that I could get some more of them. So I also gave one to Dev Dealer and Sir Repooc, because why not? I was hanging out with them, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be generous for once, because, well, of course, whenever I need help from them, I'll get it as well. Not that it needed my help or anything, but I mean, I just wanted to be generous a little bit. Like over here, I also got a diamond block just on display, because why not? I mean, I also got, like, still here, you can see I got 2 beacons, I got 2.5 stacks left of my diamonds. So I think I'm doing well, right? So come on. So for now, of course, what I really want to get upgraded, I'm not entirely sure about my chest plate, but I do believe we got enough of them. So why not, right? So what I want to do is, first of all, of course, the gear that I will be using. Yeah, it might be useful to get this in my hand. And let's get started on getting some better gear. So of course we got one left, so why not just go for the serious dedication. There we go, full netherite gear, and this is so amazing. It's been so long since I had a lot of my netherite gear, and I mean, that was in my solo survival series, and that's been about 6-7 months ago. So yeah, it feels great to be back into our netherite gear. So of course, like you could imagine, I also want to get the last template. Since we are full nether gear now, I want it to be beautiful. So of course we're gonna get over there and we're gonna try and get a template. So I got some TNT, I got some blocks of redstone and some slime blocks. I've seen people doing it, and I think that's the easiest way to get it done. And we're just gonna go in full blasting in. I don't really care about it, I just want to get it done. And we're gonna try and get one as fast as we can. Alright, so we are at the first Guardian Temple, or whatever it's called, I still don't know. But I'm gonna just dive down in the water, I guess, because land is a little bit too far away. So what I'm gonna do is just drop down over here, set spawn, just in case I die, of course. And, well, I can sleep, so why not? So what I want to do right now is, I will take everything with me. It doesn't really matter to me anyway. I'm gonna put on my other gear. So for now, I'm just swimming over there, of course, and I'm gonna try and get templates right away. Now, of course, I'm not entirely sure. I know there's one in the top, and I think one in each of the layers. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll figure it out. Okay, as long as he's not kidding me. Come on. Give me... Ah, dang it. I was like, give it to me. Okay, let's try it out. Does this work? There we go. Awesome. Let's go in here. Ah, there he is. Is he gonna hurt me? Oh, yeah, he is. Kill him. Fast. There we go. Jeez. Okay. There we go. Jeez. Okay, well, did we get one? No. There we go. Awesome. Oh yeah, there he is. Come on, get me one. Did I finally get it? No. Alright, that went well. So, I just exploded, even with netherite gear. I didn't even know that was possible with one creeper, but sure. Alright. Alright, so we are on to the next one. And let's see how this will go. There we go. Do we get it? No. And there we go. And put this one on, because I still don't want to die. Lovely. Murder! Come on, let's get it for once. Come on. Did we get it? No. Maybe over here? Oh, there we go. I'm almost dying in here. Come on. Did we get it? Yes, there we go. The tight armor template, finally. Now let's get out of here. Let's get my wings back on, just before I die. Now, of course, I still need to make a new one, because, well, otherwise it's gonna be stupid. So at least if anyone needs it, or if I want it again, or something like that, we still got one, so that's good. So we can finally get the next one done. So get off our boots. And what is it? This one, right? Then that one, and the collar, of course. And there we go. Right? You almost don't see it, but it's fine. Alright, that looks a lot better. We are all complete now. We finally got all of the templates. Just because I got the netherite gear, I want to get it all completed now. Alright, so for now, of course, I really want to get this whole area dug up and, well, get it back to normal shape, I guess. Well, at least just fix it up a little bit, because otherwise it's gonna be a mess anyway. But I think it's gonna be a lot better with this whole area done, or and gone, of course. So let me just show you one more time this whole area. It's small, it's not that big, and I think it's fine. We even got a bridge that I kind of forgot about. We're gonna leave it for now and maybe fix this one up later as well, because I'm not entirely sure about it when I look at it. But of course, that's gonna be for another time. Right now, I really want to get this all dug up and extend our storage room, because, well, it is so small right now. So I'm gonna do that and I'll be right back. Alright, so everything is finally done now over here. Now, it looks so empty again, and of course we will fix that with something else, that's true. All I gotta do yet is get rid of this as well, by the way, but I might just leave them over here. I'm not entirely sure. It really depends on what I can come up with. I don't think they're gonna do well over here as well. But yeah, this is a mess and I still need to fix it. I haven't done that at all. I haven't even thought about it anymore, but sure. Of course, this is a lot of the stuff that we have collected from whatever we got rid of, so that's good. And of course, over here, the water is a little bit different now. Thanks to that, it's a little bit smaller, but otherwise we will not be able to walk past it, because this building over here, it's gonna be the same kind of shape, of course, and we will lead out a little bit further this way, and then as well we will lead out a little bit further this way, so we get a little bit more room, not just extended like that, but also just like that over here a little bit. So we gotta get rid of this anyway, even though I was like, I like to keep it for a hot second, but that's not gonna be able to. So by now I gathered all the resources, and it is quite a bit, of course. Like you might notice, a lot has just one, and all those ones, of course, are the ones blocks that are gonna be next to the chests to make it a little easier for us to see whatever is in there. And of course it's somewhat kind of organized, but not entirely, and I might do that later once I get settled in and stuff. But we'll figure it out after the time lapse. So without further ado, let's just continue on with the next one. Let's go! Alright, and that was the time lapse for the outside. Of course, I'm not gonna do a time lapse on the inside, but I still kind of wanted to show you a little bit. Just walk around for a hot second and tell you why I did what I did. And I think you noticed already, of course. Like, I just extended the other one that was over here, just made it a little bit longer. I added this on the same side again where it was before, I think. And of course I added the same kind of thing on this side, of course, just to connect it all together, because that's the way it was supposed to be like. So it's gonna be like this again. Now of course over here we have an extra beam, so it's two next to one another, and I do not care about it. I think it's just fine. Now of course the inside is a little bit different and not done just yet. Alright, so this is my shulker monster for now, of course, with every single thing that has to be in here on the inside, of course. So I decided to make this one a little bit wider and a little bit bigger, so it's also higher and wider. And of course this time it is more closed off like that instead. And I need to fix something about the lighting over there, I guess, but I think that will work out as soon as we're done over here. And of course, well, this is again just a little bit bigger. Of course there's no way to get there, and that's totally fine. It's just to get some more lighting in here, as well as on this side. This time it isn't fake windows. Like last time I had some black concrete powder in front of it, so you couldn't see through, because there was another layer of stone again to get a good shape inside of that area. But this time of course there isn't, and I'm totally fine with it. So you might think like, what are you exactly going to do? And I gotta tell you, I am going to add some more frog lights, of course, on the backside, because those will not be seen, or mostly not be seen. Anyway, I'm not entirely sure how high I'm gonna get them, but at least as high as all of the chests are going to be. And I'm gonna add some extra chests over here just for random stuff, or whenever anything is way too full, even with shulker boxes and stuff. We might just label them a little bit and stuff. I'm not entirely sure just yet. We'll figure that out later. And of course, one more thing again. We're gonna get a kind of cellar-ish, of course, in here. It's not gonna look like a cellar, but it's gonna be a new smelting area. Instead of the one with the 6 cauldrons that we got right now, we will have, I think, 20 or so. I'm not entirely sure. I kind of forget. But it's gonna be a little bit bigger, and as well as for an auto smelter, it's gonna be a small one, just 6 of them or so, I think. I kind of forget already, but still, it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be a little bit more useful as well. And the only thing I have to figure out just yet is where I'm gonna leave all the things like grindstone, or well, yeah, I guess I'm gonna not need a grindstone, but like an anvil and that kind of stuff. So that was it for the inside for now. And of course I'm gonna continue that one, and that's gonna be off camera. So I'll be back once again once I got this whole area done. Alright, so I'm done with the build for today. Of course, one of the things that's amazing is we got all the colors over here, but one of the things that I did change after a while was I added an extra row of the chests, and I did the same over there. Over here, of course, I did some extra ones for the deep slate and the tuff, and an extra one for the cobble, and one extra for the stone. And of course, this one is for like the stairs and slabs and stuff, for as well stone as cobblestone, of course, because, well, why not? I was like, do that together. Of course, the andesite will just be andesite, rather it's a wall or a slab or a stair or whatever, or a normal block. And of course that goes for just about everything. Like everything for this one is to be in here, and all the ores will be in here. We got some spots left also on top, of course, since we added an even more, because I changed the roof a little bit on both sides just to fit a little bit more chests in here, just in case. Of course, this one we got like coarse dirt, we got rooted dirt, we got the podzol, we got clay, dirt, and grass. Now the only one I didn't have is the podzol, but yeah, I never, wait, this is the podzol, the mycelium or something like that. I am not sure about the name, but I didn't add that one because, well, I'm never using that one ever. I don't like it. Over here, I will just show you, because why not? I had this planned like a shulker. It's just with shulker shells or shulker boxes, of course. This is just whatever. This is mostly the non-stackables, and of course this over here is just redstone, the rails and stuff for the redstone, the books like enchanted books and stuff, pots and probably plants, not sure. This one will be for heads, and the other ones are not used yet. And over here we get flowers, we get potions, we get fire rockets, we get food, we get, I don't know if I'm gonna do both of them like this, but I guess I will, because we didn't have much room anyway. But those will be for all the hostile mobs anyway. This one will be for trims, this one for tools. And we got some extra ones over there as well. Like you see over here, of course, everything is a little bit different over here. Because, oh right, I forgot to leave, that's fine. I'll fix that later. But still, I mean, every single one of those has a little bit more now, so that works out a little bit better. Now, of course, that isn't all we got done, although we got a shulker monster over here. And now I still don't get how people work with this, because I have been looking for stuff over and over and over and over again, and it's making me insane. Like, I can't handle that, so I'm gonna have to fix this real soon, but I'm gonna do that off camera after the episode, because I'm not gonna be able to do that today. It's a little bit too much work in one go, first of all, so I'm gonna figure it out, but I'm not gonna do it now. And of course I still love the way that it's so much bigger now. It's so freaking amazing. And of course, if we go downstairs over here, I made a new area. I like the stairs though, like that. I made a new area over here for the lava sources, of course, as well as for the smelters, so we got them like that. And I had to add some signs, because I keep forgetting that this one is for fuel and this one is for resources. So yeah, you know, I was like, let's just add it like this. It gives a little bit more detail as well as for the fact that I know now where to place stuff. And once I get an iron farm working, finally someday, then I will be able to collect even more of the lava sources, of course, which will be amazing. And of course, I use those, of course, because I really like them. And I added a little bit of lava underneath, because I was like, that's gonna be able to fit in this room. And of course, just like that, I try and add more detail to everything. Alright, so that's gonna be it for today's episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. Give a like, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!